Let's start with a very short version of Totally Twisted. I
Yep.
think the full version takes like 7 minutes or something, all the stuff on both sides. But the short version is a really nice reset. I've been doing it throughout the day and just find it such a nice way to land. So step the right foot over the left, right hand underneath the left armpit, left hand, give yourself a hug. Pull in the spinal pelvic lock, grow a little taller, look over your left shoulder, rotate the body all the way to the right. We'll do one staged breath, just holding as long as you can. Purse lips into the mouth. More, more. Rotate deeper and hold. Breathe when you need to. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Pull yourself a little deeper. And unwind towards the front. Keep the arms where they are. Look over your right shoulder now. Rotate the body all the way to the left. Pull in the spinal pelvic lock. Grow a little taller. Pursed lips, stage breath. Here we go. More, more. Rotate deeper and hold. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, keep the knees as straight as possible. Fold at the hips. Come into a forward bend. Pull your body more to the left, head to the right, into the mouth and out through the mouth. Bend the knees. Maybe touch your elbows to your legs to get a little leverage to pull yourself even deeper. 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Come on out, unwind, let it go, shake it out. Move the spine a little bit. Good. Let's take our left leg, step the left leg over. Left hand underneath the armpit. Right hand, give yourself a hug. I'm going to look over my right shoulder, rotating my body all the way to the left. Pull in the spinal pelvic lock, grow a little bit taller. Stage breath into the mouth. More, more. Rotate deeper, hold as long as you can. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Slowly unwind towards center. Look over your left shoulder, body all the way to the right. Spinal pelvic lock in, grow a little taller, rotate a little deeper. One time, stage breath, hold as long as you can. On the third, here we go. More, more. Rotate deeper. Into the nose, out through the mouth. And this little intermediate variation of hinging at the hips, keeping the legs straight first. As low as you can. Hold the body rotated towards the right, head to the left. 3 breaths in and out the mouth. Bend the knees. Use the leverage to pull yourself deeper into the twist. Three breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Come on out slowly. Unwind. Shake it out. Move the spine. Take a few steps walking around. Let that integrate. Let's do the swinger. That's a nice, short and easy one. That's the one where I keep my head and chest up as I bend my knees, fingertips to my kneecaps. I take my left hand on top of my right shoulder. I grab my tricep. I traction the skin down towards the elbow. Keep that traction the whole time. Pull the body all the way to the right, head all the way to the left. Come down and do a half squat. 6 breaths in and out the mouth. Rotate deeper. A little deeper. And come on out. Ah, shake it out. Ah. Second side, drop the fingertips to the kneecaps. This time the right hand grabs the left shoulder, left hand grabs the tricep, traction the skin down, body all the way to the left, head all the way to the right. Drop down towards a half squat, pull yourself a little bit deeper. 6 breaths in and out the mouth. Come on out. Shake it out, go for a walk. I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna put it on the same side trap. You can stay standing. I'm trying to get closer so you can see. I'm gonna take my left hand, my thumb's pointing across my body. I'm gonna grab the skin on my elbow and rotate so my thumb comes up. So I'm rotating outwards. As much of the skin as you can grip, keep that grip the whole time. Bring it up and over your head. Keep the hips where they are, side bend to your left. Look up and to your right. 3 breaths in and out the mouth. 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Unwind, check it out. See if you notice the side to side difference. Second side, left hand grabs the trap, right hand grips the elbow skin, rotates it outward. Pull it above your head, keep the hips where they are, side bend to the right, look up and to the left. 3 breaths in and out the mouth. 3 into the nose, out through the mouth. Unwind, shake it out, move the spine a little bit, go for a walk. Good. Let's grab the top of the ears. So I'm getting a good grip on the top of my ears and then pulling them off my head. So pulling them straight up. It's okay if there's a little discomfort here, and then finding Either opening, closing the mouth, or just a big yawn. Just take a moment here to play with some different positions of the head, so chin to chest, looking up, looking up and to the right. Keep pulling those ears off. Let go. Shake it out. See if you can notice the change in perception. Just like feel more space in my head, and brain feels more calm after that. Let's do one more upper body one, and then we'll move into the floor. So I'm going to do this classic stretch for my wrist here. I've got my right wrist. Once I have this stretch locked in, I'm going to pull close to my body. That's how it goes. So I'm here, I pull it close to my body, and then I rotate my hand outwards. So however you need to arrange to get out here. And then I'm going to pull my right side across my body, look to the left. 3 breaths in and out the mouth. 3 breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Unwind, let it go. Notice your side to side difference. Second side. Pull my fingers back, find the stretch, close the elbow joint, and then I want to rotate my fingers outward. I take this little wound up arm, I bring it all the way across my body to the right while I look over my left shoulder. 3 breaths in and out the mouth, then 3 in the nose, out the mouth. Through the nose. Relax, let it go, shake it out. And we'll find ourselves lying on our backs on the floor. Mm, 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 mm. Ah. Just taking a moment to land here. Notice after 15 minutes of fascial maneuvers how the body feels. See if there's anything you need to let your system get a little bit more comfortable. And taking a minute to start to exaggerate the breath, letting it turn into a couple of yawns and pandiculations, letting the body take some different shapes. Ah. Twisting the spine. Ah. Just taking a moment to go for a little swim on the floor. See what your body wants right now. Different angles for the joints to push and pull. I'm doing for the hips here. I'm gonna take my legs, cross them like this, and I'm gonna grab about halfway down, maybe a little past halfway towards the ankle, and I'm gonna take the skin from the outside and pull it towards the front of my body or the top of my body. So I pull it, rotating it around. It's a medial rotation. And then I try to pull my legs apart, away from each other. So I got a good grip on the skin, tractioning, pulling away. And you can find a little rock in the hips, keeping this position, but exploring a little movement. Slowly releasing the legs. Note which one was on top. My left leg was on top, so we'll do the other one in a second. I'll just take a moment to shake out the legs, different positions. All right, second side. Other leg over. Now I got my right leg over. I grab that skin on the outside. I pull it towards my head and pull my legs away from each other. Feel like I've got a good grip. A little side to side movement. Can even do a little front to back movement. I'm gonna feel the connection of the fascia between where your hands are and your hip joints. And we'll finish with 6 breaths here. 3 into the mouth, into the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly releasing, unwinding, and shake out the legs. I like to alternate between the shake where the knees are at 90 degrees, just a little back and forth, feeling the calf muscles flop around a bit, and then bringing my heels towards the ceiling, toes towards my nose, and a little pumping motion here. Any other movements of the hips and feet? Going through the energy centers. We're going to start with the first one with our little psoas rocking pattern. So remember, this one is my big toes touch. So I put my feet as far away that my big toes can touch in the middle. And I go back and forth, all the way external, all the way internal, to the point where the toes are touching every time. You can relax the head. You can put the hands wherever you want to. Breathing into your first energy center, your root chakra, perineum. Color is red. Whenever you feel like the legs are complete, you can just rest. On the inhale, breathing into your first center, activating the muscles of the perineum, and then relaxing on the exhale. Sensing that first energy center as this glowing red ball, balanced, aligned, vibrantly healthy. Next pattern, going to make contact with my second energy center just below the belly button, the sacral chakra. The color is orange. What if we put one hand there below the belly button and the other hand on the heart? And from there, finding a rocking pattern, pushing from the feet that are flat on the floor, and gentle rocking pattern as the head nods yes, up and down. Breathing into the second center, a vibrant, glowing orange. I'll remember to sigh throughout the practice. Every time I do that, invitation for a sigh or a yawn. And when you feel complete, you can let that go, extend back into flat on the floor or wherever is most comfortable for you. And sense your first and second energy centers together. One and two. And for our third center, we'll do the solar plexus release. So again, I take my 8 fingers, and I'm going to try to be perpendicular to the floor, to my body. Just below the xiphoid process, just below the sternum. If you feel the heartbeat from the aorta move slightly over towards the right of your body, we'll start pressing straight down into the third center, breathing a yellow color into the solar plexus. Match the resistance on the inhale as it tries to push your fingers out, but you resist that. And then on the exhale, melt in a little deeper. To give a pretty good amount of pressure here to the point where I'm creating a low level discomfort in that area because I know it's going to feel good when I'm done here. Do 3 breaths in and out to the mouth. Burrow a little deeper every time on the exhale. Finish with 3 into the nose, out to the mouth. Slowly remove the fingers. Just notice the softness in that area. Maybe it feels different than it did a minute and a half ago. Come back to a position that feels comfortable in stillness or in movement. And breathe into your first 3 energy centers all together. One, two, three. Red, orange, yellow. Root, sacral, solar plexus. All aligned, all balanced, all vibrantly glowing health. And moving up to the heart, the fourth center, breathing the color green into the heart, feeling the heart expand. Sense the magnetic field around your body. It's up to you if you just want to take breaths here or if you want to add in a little movement of the chest, heart, and lungs. Take about 30 seconds focusing on the heart. Imagine there's like ambient love and gratitude in the particles of the air in the room that you're in. And every time you breathe into your heart, you're breathing in some love and gratitude into your body. Inviting in a yawn, pandiculation. And sensing your first four centers all together. One, two, three, four. Red, orange, yellow, green. All balanced, all aligned, all perfectly, vibrantly healthy. And that energy extends out to all of the physical tissues correlated with these energy centers, these different brains of the body. Moving to the throat chakra, the fifth center, the color is blue. Inviting in some humming or any sort of vocalization, effortless audible sigh, or mm. Seeing if any movement wants to emerge from the neck, like looking up and trying to bring my head, top of the head to the floor. Gives a nice stretch of the throat. And go on either side, putting a hand on either side of the voice box, pulling down gently with one hand and pulling up like you're taking the thyroid and separating it. One hand up, one hand down. Moving the neck around, taking a few breaths. Ah. Inviting a hum as you sense your first five energy centers all together. One, two, three, four, five. All glowing, all balanced, all aligned. As we move up to the sixth center, indigo, pineal gland, right between the ears. The gentle rhythmic rocking back and forth of the head, shaking your head no. With the eyes closed is going to be the most neurologically gentle version of it. Keeping your gaze focused on a point on the ceiling would be the next level. And then letting your eyes fully go with your direction of your head is the third level to this one. Especially because it's the end of the day there. Nice and gentle, eyes closed, just a little rhythmic vestibular activation, bringing some life and energy to that sixth energy center. Breathing the color indigo in towards your pineal gland and feeling your cerebrospinal fluid move through this part of the brain. And sensing the first six energy centers all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Last one, crown chakra. Violet is the color. Seventh center, pituitary gland. Sometimes depicted as half in the head, half right out of the head. Asking your body, are there any movements that want to emerge here? Any different positions to take? Any pandiculation? Or simply just putting attention to the seventh energy center, breathing some life, sensing all seven centers all together, all balanced, all aligned, all moving, all emitting vibrant health. Breathe into 1, into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sensing your body dissolving into empty space, letting the particles of your body become waves, sensing the energy flowing up and down the spine, breathing into your skin, breathing into the fascia right underneath the skin, breathing into the fascia around all of your organs, breathing into all of the fascia everywhere in the body, all the way down to that layer that surrounds individual cells.